Alright, let's finish announcements. And then we can get started. Bitrate is stable. And announcements posted. Alright. With that, we are all set here. Alright, all set. Let's begin. Where did I put the control? Oh yeah, that's right. Put it down here. Alright. Hey guys, gamer of gamers in the zone, and welcome to what is likely going to be the finale to me and Finnegan's co-op run of Dark Souls 3. Unless he's interested in doing, like, the optional content and DLC as well. I mean, I personally don't see it necessary, as I've already done it in my first 2 playthroughs of the game. Once with help and once solo. So personally, I don't see it necessary. But I mean, if he really wants to do it, we can do that. Nonetheless, similar to my previous co-op runs, I did start a little bit early here. So I'm certain Finnegan's gonna need a moment to catch up. So for the time being, I'm gonna get a little bit of a head start. I'm obviously not gonna go killing any bosses like previous head starts. But I am gonna, you know, line things up to where when we get to doing stuff in my world, we can just head straight for the boss. Yeah. So with that, I've got a orange soda here. That's literally what this soda's called. There's no specific brand to this one. I mean, I guess maybe there's a brand to the name of whoever makes the orange soda. I don't know. But anyway, let the games begin. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here? As soon as the game stops lagging. Okay, that guy's busy over there. Let's see if I can... Okay, nope, he immediately turns around the moment I show up and causes the game to lag. Boom. Okay, you have a lot of health. I might want to go over and deal with the healer before anything else. Oh, jeez, it's lagging again. I hope I don't get too much lag today, otherwise... there's going to be some problems with this collab. We just started and already I'm getting a ton of lag issues. Okay, well, we're off to a great start. I blame the lag on that one. I'm blaming the lag for that death. Alright, hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Oh, and for those wondering, I already have the graphics, like, the quality of graphics as low as they can be, so I can't do anything to speed up the game. to prevent that from happening. So pretty much the only way I can guarantee that doesn't happen to me anymore is if I upgrade my PC. Alright, you need to die. Okay, he is already relentlessly attacking. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm having a lot more trouble with this guy than I expected. I was hoping I could go for a bit of a stealthy approach, but it's like he's programmed to Hey, Finnegan, welcome to the stream.
Hi. I'm just getting mine started up.
Alright, go right ahead. I didn't really make much progress.
Yeah, I heard you were asleep for like most of the day.
Yep. I ended up falling asleep most of the day. So pretty much all I've really been doing so far is dying.
Oh, good job. I am slowly trying to get everything going. It's, for some reason, when I launched the game today, it's not working with the controller. Probably gonna have to close it out and restart. It'll take me a second. You know how it does that sometimes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Only way to fix it is to just do a full restart of the PC.
I wouldn't say that, it's just... That's only for Dark Souls 2. The other games weren't that bad.
Really? I'm pretty sure there's always been at least...
That was the only one that made me do a hard PC restart. Because Dark Souls 2 is the jankiest shit game.
Yeah.
But yes, it's the grand finale, finally. After like months of gaming and like about a month of like delay.
Yeah. Yeah, we can finally finish our adventure once and for all. But yeah, once you are ready, my summon sign is down.
Where are we starting up from? It's been a while. What am I doing here?
So we did all of the optional content we need to do, so now all that's left to do is infiltrate Lothric Castle. And
is that by Osiris?
Yeah, so I believe the nearest bonfire for that will be, the Dancer.
Because we killed Osiris, we did that part already.
Yeah, we killed Osiris, we, went to the Cemetery of Ash in the past, where we took on Champion Gundyr, and then made it to the Firelink Shrine in
like simultaneously past and future, because it was like long enough time that everyone who was there had passed away, but not enough time that like anything, like Gundyr was past, but Firelink itself was future. It was like weird, you know?
Yeah, I suppose you have a point there.
It was like some of the stuff was like well further down the line than we are now, but also some of it was just like shit hadn't even happened.
Right.
It was weird.
Once again, the flow of time remains convoluted.
Yeah.
Of course, even more convoluted at this point.
Yeah, once we get to the Ash Waste at the very end of it, that's just as convoluted as it gets.
Pretty much.
Alright, so where do we gotta go? Not the Dancer bonfire.
Yep, so you should just be able to head straight forward, and we'll be right in Lothric Castle.
Just the ladder here?
Yep.
Because we kind of just like went to the side as opposed to going forward, so.
Right.
Right, I get it. Okay, I'm gonna kill these guys while you come on in, because I can do it on my own.
Alright, go ahead. Gotcha. Oh, I was right about to backstab that guy and kill him, and then you summoned me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I should have been focused on making sure I was ready. But yeah, these knights are tough, so... we're definitely going to need to work together. If we want to
Nah, they're fine. Yeah, these guys ain't nothing. Because I'm wearing proper armor and you aren't.
True. Maybe that's why I'm dying so much. I'm trying too hard to fit the whole pirate aesthetic.
Hey, you're doing more of a pirate than I am. I'm just doing shit that I've stolen or Grey Rat has stolen, so it's working out.
True.
Actually, how about we swap? I can fight the dude with the shield better than you can.
You sure? Okay, yeah, true. Okay, alright.
I'm stuck in this corner.
Alright, go deal with the shield dude. He is still aiming for me, though.
Okay, he's dead.
Alright. Oof.
Ooh, I got his Lothric long spear. I know that was a thing. I didn't even know they had their own kind of spear.
Alright, there you go. We made it to the first bonfire.
Is that a boss room over here, or is that just like a...
Oh, no, we're a long ways from the next boss.
What is... so this fog wall's just foggy?
Yeah, that's just the, end of the multiplayer zone.
Okay. Hey, loot! From a chest! Hood of prayer, robe of prayer, skirt of... okay, so that sounds pretty lit.
But yeah, this castle's pretty big. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say it's the biggest castle in the series, but it's a pretty big castle. So it's not going to be that short. Alright, who's this guy aiming?
Yeah, Elden Ring has really spoiled these locations. So I remember even some of like the early locations in that game felt just mind-boggling in comparison to the things that we've seen in Dark Souls 3. I mean, Dark Souls 3's locations are no slouch, so...
True, it's got some iconic locations.
I mean, the Cathedral of the Deep is one of the best things I've ever... like, I remember being in such awe of that location.
Oh, yeah.
When I first played it. And then just exactly how much better Elden Ring is in comparison, that's really shocking. So I'm very excited for when we finally can play that.
I am excited as well for my inevitable return. Just gotta deal with everything else first.
Yeah, you've got a few games in between that. However, I am going directly to Elden Ring now.
Yep, go right ahead.
I'm excited for it because I've been honing that build and identifying exactly what I can get to make it as good as possible as early as possible. I've done the same build every time.
Gotcha.
And I've just like, I feel like this next time is going to be like the ultimate.
Okay, who's throwing the Lloyd's talismans?
Like, I don't think I could do that build any better than now. Like, I've got it figured out. I'm very excited to showcase it, because, like, there's things that you can do to make it as good as possible really darn quickly. And have, like, a lot of your end goal, like, all the things you need to really make it all the way through the mid-game, you can get it before the the early games even really start.
There we go, just knock him down there. It's obviously not gonna kill him. Yeah, there you go.
So I'm really excited to showcase what I figured out for my build in Elden Ring.
Alright.
So please tune into that one, because I want to show you as well.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way you're getting past that. If you trying to get through all
I
that?
can't even heal. I can't even roll out of there. I've been too far in, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that was gonna happen?
No? When was the last time you think I played this game?
Alright.
It's been like a
Point
solid
taken.
7,
My
8
apologies.
years. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Alright.
Dead.
Well, I'll kindle myself here, and you can help me get that far in my world. And
Where are you?
I'm still like right at the start of the castle, like where you saw my summon sign. Oh, hey, the game still registered my backstab from before I was summoned, or was it? Well, let's see. Is the guy up here still
So
alive?
you're still at the,
Wait, nope, they're still alive. Never mind.
you're at the dancer bonfire?
As close as I can be to it, yeah.
Okay. I'll go throw my summon sign down.
Ooh, I got lucky. I got very lucky. Killed that guy. Alright, so I should see your summon sign back here in a moment.
Ow, oh, that hurt. Oh, fuck, that really hurt. I died to that dude because I didn't kill his minion first. I gotta get my summon sign down again.
Alright.
However many souls I lost there, they're gone. At the dragon thing, those ones, they are gone.
Oh, you tried to get your souls back from the dragons?
No, I never had a chance. I was putting my summon sign down and died there.
Oh, okay.
There was no hope of me making it to the dragon.
Okay, well actually, I'm getting pretty close to the first bonfire in the castle, so we'll meet up there instead. Yeah, because it's right here.
Well, I'm already back at that dude, and I died again. Oh, that's 3 deaths I should add to the counter.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, I'm at the bonfire that's just called Lothric Castle.
Alright, fine. I'll just leave those souls there. I shouldn't bother putting my summon sign down if I'm going to fight those guys. I should fight them, then put my summon sign down if I'm going to do that.
Good point.
Because it just lets them have the advantage in the fight. Alright, I'm putting my summon sign down.
Alrighty. So I should see
it's
it.
via the Lothric Castle bonfire.
Alright, I should see it here in a moment. I heard it. Here it is.
Alright. I'm getting summoned in. Alright, which way are
Welcome back.
Alright, let's go kill some things. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off to kill.
Off to plunder.
It's off to pillage.
Alright, which one of them was throwing those Lord's talismans?
I don't know if we're gonna get to reach the guy throwing the Lloyd talismans.
Ow! Why wasn't I locked on? That was weird. So when I tried to back up, he just turned around and his shield was pointing the wrong way. So I died.
It's not expecting the delay there. Oh, jeez.
Alright, I'll be putting my summon sign back down in a second.
Alright. Well, I'm getting close to the next
Yeah, I'm
bonfire.
getting double teamed because it spawned me in at a very stupid spot.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll be right over by the barracks bonfire in a second.
Give me a second, I'm dying here. Hold on.
Alright.
And they're back at full health. Gee, that fucking sucks. Why?
There we go. Got all these Titanite chunks now. Whoa! Nice try.
Just stop staggering their aggression. This would be nice.
Alright, made it to the next bonfire. The one that's right before the dragons.
God damn it.
Heh. Not even a chance to attack. The Great Lands.
Okay, I made it through. Now I gotta just get back to that bonfire. Man, this is
Alright.
hard.
Let me see where you are here.
These guys are not supposed to be this difficult. And they really aren't. I'm just... So the Dragon Barracks is where you are?
Yep. Right over by the
Sign
bridge.
down.
Oh, there's also an item hiding over here. Hey, free ember.
Alright, signs down.
But yeah, I always forget how beautiful the sky looks at this when we infiltrate the castle. Seeing like that sunset aesthetic with the eclipsed sun. Which interestingly,
Multiple dragons here.
I ended up learning that that
There
eclipse.
are multiple dragons in one spot.
Oh yes.
That's why it was like burning me to hell and back again. I could survive that because there were two of them.
Yep. There's the initial one up there, and then a second one lands down. So, all right. Follow my lead.
Alright, I'm following.
Guy throwing the Lloyd's talisman's me off.
Any idea where they're coming from? Like I can't even see a trajectory from where they hit. They just sort of like poof out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
I know where they're throwing them from, but yeah, we can't reach them yet. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can apply magic to my weapon. Oh!
I hit him pretty hard. There's a lot less of HP bars you gotta push through now.
Oh, yeah. Assuming I can get through them
You can
here.
handle it. You
Yeah.
can do it.
Alright, got you. Now, assuming that doesn't... And they got me.
They're still- Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good at enemies double teaming me. So I usually always prefer to find a way to lure them out one by one. Alright, who wants to summon who next? Okay, it looks like you're kindled right now.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and place my summon sign down next.
Dang it.
I'll see if I can...
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna kill this dude with the arch bow thing. Crossbow. He's just like staggering me while I'm fighting these guys.
Just missed.
Alright, he's dead. Raw gem.
Oh,
Those, like, raw weapons like really good at the early game.
What's good in the early game?
Raw weapons.
Maybe? I've never tried using a raw weapon before. That guy can reach me from down there? Well, there goes 60,000 souls.
I already lost a bunch earlier.
Should have
It's just
upgraded
how it
my
goes.
weapon when I had the chance. Alright, next chance I get a decent supply of souls, I'm upgrading my weapon. I've got plenty of Titanite chunks to do so. Actually, I might just have enough to max it out. So we did pick up a Titanite slab from finishing Sigward's quest.
Alright, that's a good angle to hit him with. Okay.
So yeah, with...
I'm gonna move. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're fine. Ow. Large Titanite shard, large Titanite shard. Okay, how many chunks do I have now? I have 4. I need more of those. I have plenty of large Titanite though. Or whatever that does. Doesn't seem to be any other path. Alright, so where should I expect this deer summon sign?
Alright, well for now I just have it back at the bonfire. But the Blade's Talisman is still in effect. And okay, I'm dead, so I'll just be back at the bonfire.
Alright.
Alright, there we go.
Heal! Fucking survive! Okay, it's close enough.
Let's see where. Oh, you're all the way over there. Impressive.
Well, it's like 3 rooms. It's not that much. Irithilla Rapier, cool.
Alright.
This is more impressive though. This is a Twinkling Titanite. Yay, that's neat. What about this? Spirit Tree Crest Shield. Oh, the Crest Shield. What's so special about it? And a Titanite scale. Finally got one of the Crest Shields. I've been wanting one of these for ages.
Alright.
Man, if only I had the Elite Knight armor. How do I get that? How do you get
The Elite...
Knight armor in this game?
I could be wrong, but I think I remember... Oh no, wait, he sold the regular knight armor, never mind. I was thinking of the regular knight armor, not the elite knight armor.
Okay, there's gotta be a spot where I can stand and not die here.
Okay, I'm just gonna not mess with those two. They're not even guarding any items.
Okay, I can stand here. Whatever that's worth. Could you come on my screen and tell me how I survive this?
Alright, let me see where you are. Okay, you're just about at the dragon's room, so I'll tell you what. Right down the stairs shall be my summon sign, so feel free to summon me when it pops up in your...
I can make it over there, dude.
Well, let me see, where are you right now?
I need to know exactly how to move if I'm gonna survive this.
So... You went the wrong way, I'll tell you that now. Like, you might be able to out-tank it, but you gotta head into that little corridor. That's right by, like, on the other side of the rail that you're on. So, if you can maybe out-tank the flames and get to that, it should be possible.
Did it.
But alright, great.
I just need to know where to go. I just need to know where, because I can't spend a lot of time here.
Alright, well, I just need to go running past the dragons as well, and then I'll be caught up to you. Then we can meet up again. Alright, here I go. Oh, I should have just taken the stairs. Alright, go, 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 go. Alright, I'm in. Immediately, everyone's throwing some, Oh! Oh, jeez, that's a lot of damage for fire bombs.
It's because of all the gunpowder barrels in the area.
No, it didn't blow up any of the barrels. I would have noticed. Alright, keep moving.
Okay, come on.
I deal with you. They could still hit me from down there with those.
That should probably help.
Alright, deal with all you guys.
Ow.
Nice try. Alright.
I want to backstab him so I can actually get the critical hit. Ah. Whoa, shit!
Alright, I should not go down there yet. The dragons are still alive. I definitely want to kill these guys.
Ah, fuck it. I wanted to, like, backstab him so I can get my confidence and shit. All of this shit. Is that the Alpha Stone? I wanted to, like, get a little bit of extra health by, backstabbing him a little more.
Alright, I should have... yeah, these. Should be enough to kill this one.
Ew. It's like spitting on you. And that was done.
Yeah, this should be enough to kill him.
Really kind of throws those actually close to the
Alright, gotcha. Alright.
that down there.
That takes care of that, and I believe that prevents that dragon over there from being reanimated.
There we go. And a little bit of healing. Another raw gem.
Alright, and then... what's in this room.
What? Oh shit. Whoa. Oh, I'm very close to being dead.
Ah, good, you found me.
Yeah, I'm like on a sliver of health. All I have left is like one.
All right.
Now, so.
Well, yeah, the cavalry has arrived.
Not much of a cavalry, I'm gonna be honest. You don't even have a horse.
True, I'm more of a pirate than a cavalry. Alright, what are you up to here?
There's a thing up there. Go kill it.
Oh, yeah, that. Alright, hang on, I got this. Stand
Good
back.
luck. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. My work here is done. Time to chill out.
Alright, let's see, how much is this thing down to? Let me see.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay, this will be interesting because I am all out of fire bombs.
I got a few if you need some.
You know, no, I'm going in. It's too late to be distributing items now.
I'm gonna look. Watch.
Oh, come on, when we're hit. There we go. Alright, that ought to do it.
Ooh, Titanite chunks, yay!
That ought to do it.
So that's one of the things dead. What about the other one?
We're gonna need to get to the other weak spot if we want to kill the other one. Now, I believe even though we haven't properly killed the other one yet, I do believe it won't be reanimated anymore. So the other dragon should remain down.
Ooh, another Titanite chunk.
So we can freely explore all of this now. Instead of having to worry about getting incinerated.
Titanite scale.
See, look at this. You can just walk right up to it.
Oh, sweet, a refined gem.
Does nothing.
I think that's what that's what I've been using on my sword. Some lightning urns. Cool. And another ember. Good thing I got this Sun Princess ring, so I can slowly get my health back.
True. I actually forgot I had that on.
It's been, since you've been fighting, I've gotten a little bit more HP. It works very, very slowly.
True. Alright, it looks like you've already been up here. This place is empty.
This isn't empty.
Right.
What does this do?
I believe
Oh, that was just the gate.
Alright, so we can take the gate to get in there now.
Or we could jump down and fight him from here.
Do you want to do that? Do you think you can tank that fall? And not get hit by the guy?
I could take the fall. It's more that my HP's so low right now. If I weren't out of Estus, I could do that.
Alright. Actually, you don't take much damage, so maybe you could. How is...
Alright. I'll get the other guy. So he doesn't keep getting buffed.
Alright, thank you. Oh. Well, that didn't go according to plan.
Alright, that'll help me, because it gives me a little HP if I do that. Backstab him! Wait, hold on.
He has nothing left, just hit him. Alright, okay, never mind, I got him.
There's another buffing dude down here that I had to take out.
Okay. It's fine, I got him.
Ow. Wait, I got him. He got the shield. I want to get my crits.
Okay, go ahead.
What the?
Okay,
I wanted to get the crit.
Alright, I'll let you get it. Go ahead.
It's one of the few ways I can get extra HP right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
And FP. Yeah, now I can use my Karthus Flame Arc a few more times, which will be very necessary later on.
How am I getting bonus Estus flasks? Alright. There's still a bit more we can look around at here, but otherwise the boss gate is right up here.
Yeah, I got exactly 493 HP right now, so...
It's up to you if you want to see if we can pull this off with what little we have.
We will not be able to defeat that boss.
Alright. I gotcha. Alright, here, want me to take care of this again? Okay, well, yeah, we could take the ladder.
I want to see what's up here. If you want to go fight that thing, go for it.
Alright.
You're not the host. You can kind of do what you want.
True. Yeah, if this thing kills me, I could just go back, level up my weapon, and...
So that's gonna be the boss, right?
Okay, I'm all ready to... I got distracted. Okay, yeah.
There we go, that's 2
Figured.
backstab. 3 backstabs.
Alright.
Alright, now I actually have some health to work with.
Be careful, there's also a mimic down by where the abyss tendrils are with the dragon.
Yeah, there was a mimic by the nearby the other one.
Okay, actually, maybe I should... Do I have any... Yes, I do have a Ring of Sacrifice. I don't know why I haven't been using them.
There's an item. Do I see any enemies or anything? Ooh, I got an Estus Flask. I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm using it.
Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot as well, or it's just like free Estus flasks out of nowhere.
Knight's Ring, what does that do? Knight's Ring. Increases strength. Lothric, the Knight's...
I don't like
the
it.
Knight has long been considered one of the 3 pillars of a king's rule, and thus allows to rear dragons. Huh. Well, I don't exactly need extra strength. Cool. I don't think that's more important than the rest of my rings.
Alright, that was close. Okay, those guys don't get up. Actually, gate's open.
Man, as long as I can focus solely on a single Lothric Knight, they're not a problem. Yeah, he didn't even hit me once. Ooh, I got his greatsword.
Alright, I'm leveling up my weapon.
Ultra Greatsword of the Venerable Knights of Lothric, imbued with the strength of lightning, the trademark of dragon hunting. Very few have demonstrated the extreme strength and dexterity required for this weapon, even in the long history of Lothric Knights. There's a big chunk of steel here.
Do I have any? Okay, no. Alright, I should be able to max this out. Yep. I had enough Titanite chunks.
Shelter of sunlight. I got to praise the sun emote.
Be careful. I don't
Great.
want to see my work squandered.
I got the Sacred Oath thing as well. What does that do? Boost attack damage absorption for self and vicinity. Oh, that's kind of like... I know it. There's like an equivalent thing in Elden Ring that's like really, like extremely good. Man, doing a faith build of this would have been nice. I should have done that. I was just
Wait, how
jaded
much-
by how bad everything was in the previous game.
Yeah,
Coming from Dark Souls 2, it just kind of like changes you as a person.
I suppose.
It breaks you.
Alright. At this point, the only things really useful to level up for this character is endurance and luck.
Farewell.
Okay, there's gotta be an elevator. Where does this go?
Graciously,
Oh, I have this. I don't get anything useful out of that, though. I guess I could stock up on... No, not that many. Stock up the inventory space for those.
Oh, there's where I died.
Ashen one.
I guess no sign of Grey Rat still.
Where'd you send him?
Well, similar to my previous playthroughs of the games, where he never comes back, I probably sent him to Irithyll.
I think in Norlondo is where he, like, can't return from.
Oh. So did I accidentally send him to his death?
If you send him to an Norlondo, yes.
Oh.
Irithyll, he comes back from, I think. On Norlondo, he doesn't.
So I shouldn't have sent him out there then.
You sent him to a Norlondo?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back, bro.
I don't remember him
Yeah,
ever mentioning
you can
Anor
go back and
Londo.
find his body at some point.
Okay. That's not gonna be my focus right now, though. Right now,
He is bell bearing at some point.
right now we're in Lothric Castle.
Not bell bearing, ashes. I forgot.
So-
It's bell bearing in the next game.
I've got my summon sign down back at the Barracks bonfire.
No, don't put it there. Put it by the dancer.
My dancer.
Yeah.
What, is there a closer shortcut that you
Yeah.
found?
Mhm.
Oh. I guess I forgot about that then. Hang on. I'll be right over.
I'll level up. You know what? Strength isn't bad. Alright, I should see about upgrading my sword. Because I think I have enough stuff to do that. I do, I have one extra chunk. Alright, Titanite slab, it's maxed out.
Alright, summon sign is down.
Okay, so it takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade the Crest Shield.
Yeah, usually the more special
Ooh, and I can
weapons.
upgrade my Shield of Want again. Alright, so I'm one Titanite slab short of getting that thing to +5. It looks like the Spirit Tree Crest Shield is a direct upgrade to the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Just looking at their stats.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, but the Crest Shield has parry instead of weapon skill. Actually, I think that's a good thing. Is it?
Alright. Hey, Dr. Socrates, welcome to the stream over on Twitch.
Alright.
Sorry for forgetting it to tell me movie night was canceled today. It's alright. Stuff happens. Was
See
able
how much
to
souls I've got.
get a nap in this afternoon.
Alright, I got enough to get another level out of this, actually. It's pretty
great.
good.
Dealing with that guy got his attention.
Oh, sweet. This next level gives me 4 more damage per hit. The scaling's, like, gone up a bunch.
Oh, come on. How did that...
Yeah, my weapon's so much better now. I gotta check what the scaling actually is on this. It's B scaling on both strength and dex. Every level gives me another 4 damage. This is really nice.
You could have notified me a few
Oh.
days ago. It slipped your mind. Okay, Doc. Do you think? It's not the end of the world, Doc.
Alright, is your summon sign down?
It was, and then, the knight killed me.
I would say kill the knight before you put your summon sign down. Don't worry about summoning me in until or me summoning you in until that thing's dead. Just don't worry about it.
I mean, I don't aggro the knight if I just place it down at the start of the room. It's mainly the, smaller dude that notices me.
Yeah, and then he drags the other guy into it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure as long as I just stay over here at the start of the room, there, summon signs down, they don't see me over here. Just to have some reassurance, I'll just hide behind the pillar here. They're not going to see me. Anyway, just come in to say that gonna hit the hay, because today has been long. Alright, gotcha. Thanks for coming in, Doc. Sleep well. I know I definitely slept well today.
Man, I should probably start selling off these Titanite shards. I got so many of them. Like, I have 40 large Titanite shards. I don't need that many.
It'll be nice to have if there's ever
What?
a different weapon you'd like to upgrade.
I don't know. I'm using the longsword. That's my baby.
Alright.
I've used the thing since the start of the game.
Okay, so what's this better shortcut?
Is the elevator.
Gotcha. Oh, jeez, lag.
Then you come up the elevator and watch this. Trust me,
I'm trusting you.
you're gonna shit your pants. It's gonna be so cool. It's right there. It's right to the boss.
I did
That's
not
it.
need to poop, so I'm... For now, my pants are clean.
That's a damn shame. Imagine not shooting your bridges. My apologies, your bridges remain unsoiled. I should try harder next time. I'll shit them for you, how about that?
Alright, sounds good.
Oh, I should probably swap off all of my rings that I use for crits. And actually put on ones that are more in line with the boss fight.
Oh, I wasn't expecting him to do that move. I was expecting something else that I'm a lot more used to him doing. How did none of those hit? Oh no!
I fell off! You threw me over the ledge!
I don't think I'm gonna take him out fast enough before it sends me back. Sorry,
Yeah,
man.
He broke the ledge. There's nothing that really could have been done. He made a ledge to shove me off. He just cracked through the wall. I could not have predicted
Gotcha.
that.
Okay.
That's another one for the death counter.
Alright. Summon sign is back down.
Or at least I got some more embers throughout this area. So that's not a problem.
Yeah, there's... Pretty sure. Yeah, there's plenty of... In fact, I'm pretty sure these knights have a chance of dropping embers as well.
Yeah, running out of embers is not a problem anymore. We're good.
Yeah.
Where's your sign?
I put it in a bit of a different spot this time. I
found it.
I put it in my hiding spot from the knight.
Swap that for that.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
coming. Come on, end the summon animation. No. Yeah, that's right. Focus your attention on me. How did that
I'm
not
gonna put
hit?
my ring
Okay,
back to the
well,
one I need. How good is the Ponthos Right Eye? Because I'm not sure if that would be better than like a few more decks or not.
come on.
I mean, that increases
There we
my
go.
my attack rating by like.
Finally.
Alright, I'm going into the boss room with 10 Estus. That should be fine enough.
Okay. Assuming Sun doesn't get to us first.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the boss gate is right up here, so as long as this elevator gets down here quickly.
I mean, we should be able to just kind of charge in there. That shouldn't be a problem.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just waiting right in front of the boss gate.
Then we just like, then I activate it right away, and you just kind of kite them around until you can make them too.
Alright, that sounds like a plan.
There's no way they can stop us from getting through the fog gate. It's it's just right there. They would have to have like a really powerful spell charged right now at the top of the thing. They could be doing that, but they'd have to have some serious foresight.
Yeah. I mean, with a name just called Sun, yeah, I doubt that they'd... That this is a troll player. Yeah, nice try, buddy.
If anything, they're a themed player.
Yeah, probably a themed player based off name alone. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure I get up close to make sure my attacks hit. I dodge rolled too early. Wasting all my Estus flasks right at the start of the fight. Huh.
Oh, that hurt. I'm dead.
Okay, I failed to outroll that one. Alright.
Whoa! Alright, I got him.
Alright.
You hang back.
Alright, if you say so.
Well, you're gonna die and not get any souls out of it. You hang back, I'm telling you.
No, I got him. See?
Alright. I did want you to like not get the however many souls together.
I know, and I respect your decision.
And I still had a bunch of extra Estus left.
Alright.
Yay, we did it.
I suppose that's a good point. Alright, now to do this over in my world. I still need to open up that shortcut, so I'm still going to be coming from the Dragon Barracks bonfire.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to Firelink, level up a couple times.
Go ahead, yeah, I'll see
be
if
right back.
maybe I can get that shortcut open, and either we can meet up in front of the boss gate, or something. So a neat
I'm
detail
gonna
of...
get myself over 1100 health. Things are hitting pretty hard now, so having that extra bit makes a lot of difference.
Good thinking. So a neat detail about those angels flying around the castle. Well, a couple of neat details, actually.
Oh, like, you can send Greyrat to Lothric Castle. That might be where he croaks, because that... I don't think he could make it out of that
Okay.
one, no offense.
Well, I know that I did not send him to Lothric Castle.
Where the hell did he end up?
Again, last I remember, I sent him to Irithyll.
I wonder why he didn't come back yet. Have
Yeah.
you done everything in Irithyll?
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something I missed.
I mean, like, I got some stuff, like, he has the Pontiff Knight Shield, and I'm assuming he doesn't get that until he makes it through Irithyll.
Pontiff Knight Shield.
Yeah, he's got some, like, decent Lothric equipment here for sale. He's got, like, their Knight Sword, like the Great Sword and everything.
Gotcha.
He sells a lot of stuff.
Well, if that's the case, then who knows, maybe there's something I need to do that I never knew about.
Yeah, that could be. I don't know.
Alright, I got the shortcut open. Why don't we meet in front of the boss gate?
Sure, I'll be right there. I'm just gonna upgrade my bow since, well, I can.
Go ahead.
I have it. Might as well. I could just have that in my back pocket for whatever I'm doing. Sell, some of these things.
Yep, I'll just be waiting right here in front of the boss gate. But yeah, as I was saying, so those angels... So first, in terms of in-game lore, I believe those are what the Pilgrims of Londor become. The ones that you've seen, like, their corpses all around Lothric. And they become those angels after dying.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I just have no idea what you're talking about, dude. You'll have to show me once I get in there.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to the Dragon Slayer armor bonfire. I'll just walk back out the fog. And
Yeah, that... But it's like, you see those flying creatures out in the distance, like, roaming around the castle.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, so those angels are what the Pilgrims of Londor become when they die. So, like, those guys with the rocks on their
With the
backs.
shell?
Yeah, the dudes with the shells.
Weird.
Yeah, and interestingly, I remember hearing from a friend that their design is supposed to be based off of Japanese angels.
Not sure what they mean by that.
So in, like, Japanese mythology, that's apparently what angels look like.
This looks like some sort of... What is this, dude? Some sort of thief? There's definitely some lore for this corpse. He's way too decked out. I'll have to ask you when we come in. Alright, let's see. Is that shield any better? Stability's a lot weaker, but... Well, if I get a bunch of Twinkling Titanite, I could probably swap to that. It would give me more equipment again. Let me get my rings back where they should be. I had that.
Actually, now that I think about it, I might remember there
Signs
being
down.
some treasure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, these shields are really cool.
Alright, here it is.
Man, there's not really that many items from Dark Souls 2 that I think transition to Dark Souls 3 very well, just because of how different things were proportioned in that game.
Gotcha.
Aside from like a select few things that were like really special, you know? Like this didn't transition. This shield here didn't transition as well as it could. This shield itself is just like really oddly layered, you know? But things like the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, that's fantastic.
Right.
It's even better with the Dark Souls. I just find it curious how some things across different games are a lot less cool.
Alright, watch out, the angel's attacking.
Ow. I was hoping I could jump over this low speed.
Alright, we almost got him. Got him!
There you go.
Alright.
Another ember and another sunlight metal. I should probably go deposit those, shouldn't I?
That only leaves one boss left.
Only one?
Well, I guess two. But in terms of Lothric Castle itself, there's only one boss left.
Okay. Now I'm gonna drop off those sunlight metals at the altar. Oh, shit, this guy sees me. Hi.
Welcome. Very then hit.
Ow.
Farewell, Ashley. Ah?
Right, and then might as well buy these.
Ashen.
There we go. That could have gone worse. Alright, 2 more medals. I should read these messages. I wonder what they say. Visions of King. Praise the sun. King ahead. Cool. It's crazy that the Altar of Sunlight's only available so late into the game.
Yep.
I mean, it was like one of the earliest Covenant things in Dark Souls 1.
Okay. Well,
And it's not that late into Dark Souls 2, really. I mean, Earthen Peak, it's, you know, I'd say it's about halfway through.
yeah. Okay, Godhard Twin Swords. You were curious about this earlier. The hunters known as the King's Black Hands wielded paired weapons. These belonged to Gotthard, who fled the castle. Gotthard rose quickly through the knighthood, no surprise to those who have witnessed his swordsmanship. So, I know there's like 3 different like divisions of like the king of Lothric's military. There's the knights, there's I think like the hunters, and then there's the as mentioned here, the Black Hands. Which I guess is like
the corpse that we get these weapons off of, he's wielding like a couple of katanas.
right, that's likely the Gotthard Twin Blades. That
No, they're not katanas though. I've got them in my hands right now. These things are straight swords. The corpses has a
Oh.
different set of weapons entirely on them. So who's this chode?
that's an
Sorry, that was
interesting
probably a bad word to
point.
say. Who's this dude?
Don't worry about it. For these collabs,
Just like what kind of thief this dude was. Like he's something else, isn't he? He looks like some sort of, definitely some sort of bandit of some kind, just from his armor set.
that's an interesting detail.
So he must have stolen those swords.
I never thought about that. Yeah, that's an interesting game theory we got going here.
Because I mean, we steal a lot of stuff. We can't be the only people taking things from other people.
That is a good point. So either that's another someone of the Black Hands that took his weapon after they left. So, an interesting detail about that corpse, by the way. So, something I found out about in my third playthrough. So, you know how it's technically possible to fight the dancer, like, early in the game?
Yeah.
So, when you make it this far into Lothric Castle, that corpse is not there, meaning that it's impossible to enter the Grand Archives and, go fight Lothric until you have gotten all of the other Lords of Cinder.
Really?
Yeah, so no matter how the order you do things or like go sequence breaking, you ultimately end up having
That
to
dude doesn't die until. So I could assume it's like some sort of thing similar to Grey Rat, where it's just a dude that's like some dude who's taking shit, and we're just the entire world depends on this one thief dying and croaking, so we can take the key that he has.
pretty much. Alright, my summon sign is down. I'm just gonna do some exploring until you're ready.
Dunk, head, and wax. Okay.
Oh, you're already in as well.
How does that help?
There is an actual use for dunking your head in that.
I just this looks silly.
It might not make sense now, but there is a good reason to do that.
Alright, alright. What is it?
You'll see as we explore. If not, if you don't notice, I'll explain to you later.
You're probably gonna have to explain it to me.
Alright, so basically, in certain parts of the Grand Archives, there'll be these hands coming out of the walls, and they will curse you, basically. And so that, being a candlehead, makes you immune to being cursed by them.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of loot to be gained here. Something shooting spells at me from above.
Yep.
I gotta find it wherever it is. Huh. I can hear it shooting at me, but I can't tell. It's not, hitting me. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Okay, so that hit. So, okay. Huh.
Here we go, get this shortcut opened.
This way. Here. Around here. Oh, that isn't. Over here. I was over here earlier. Okay, so this is where I dunk my head and stuff. I should probably do that again. Make my head goopy.
Oh, this is over here. Okay, just some Titanite scales.
Probably down this way. It's all foggy in here. Couple more twinkling Titanite.
If I remember correctly, I forget what this is. What's this?
Oh, those are the hand things.
Okay. And a player invaded me. Hello.
Oh, sorry, dude.
There.
This place is neat.
Oh, hi there. I'm a bit on the run for some gargoyles right now, buddy. I'll be down for a match later when I'm not busy having to deal with all of this. There should be a way from here somewhere. Ah, here. Alright, good hit, buddy. Just want to quick get this... Wait, where's the ladder? Where's the ladder?
Ah, got it.
Ah, here it is.
I got even more twinkling titanite.
Alright. It's fine, I got the ladder down.
Ow. Ow. Where is... Who's... Oh, it must be you.
What's me?
No, not you. This. Crystal
Okay.
Sage. That's what's hitting me.
Yep. There's another Crystal Sage here.
Yep, I almost got him.
Nice try.
Ooh, his weapon is like blazing hot. What's up with these dudes' weapons?
Never really took the time to think about it. Because, yeah, this isn't really the kind of location where there's like a forge or anything to like burn your weapon. So I guess you make a good point in that regard.
Alright, Crystal Sage is down.
Very good.
And the Crystal Scroll.
What? Oh.
What happened?
Well, I was climbing a ladder, and then somehow this guy was able to knock me down from it. Who is shooting me?
It could be any one of the magic dudes in the area. There's plenty of them to go around.
I suppose. I just don't remember having this much trouble. Oh, that guy up there is shooting me. I don't remember him taking free hits off of me from climbing this ladder.
It's a nice view, but it doesn't look like there's anything out this way. Let's get an item. This is such a weird dead end. Oh, it looks like that one
Oh, an
actually
undead
dropped
bone
something.
shard. I'll use that in a moment.
What's this do? Oh, neat. Scholar ring.
And nice try.
Homeward bone. I don't need those because I got the foil sword. I should probably go sell those then. They're a wee bit unnecessary at this point. Scholar's candlestick. Titanite scale. Yeah, I got some good loot in this area.
I still have the candle head here.
Okay. Ooh, cake ladder. It's gotta be a shortcut. How do I get to that thing? There seems to be a pathway on top of these bookcase things. Well, let's see. How can I get up on top of it?
There it is now. I believe up here is a little something I'd like to get.
Alright, I'm dunking my head in the wax again. Let's see what we've got going on upstairs again. I still don't know how to get to that piece of loot. Can't climb up this thing, can I? Oh, I can. It's another tightness key. Okay, so those things are climbable.
I can't get up that from that way.
Does that help?
Alright, I guess I gotta do this. So I know right over here is this.
Ooh, a chest. Titanite slab. Oh, that's good. Use that on my shield if I want to. Or if I find another shield that I end up using. If I like decide to swap from this to the Spirit Tree shield. Do we fight a lot more magic and lightning? Or fire and dark from here on?
I mean, the enemies of the Grand Archives, they're all magic. I'd say for what's coming up, I guess the upcoming boss does use, like, mostly fire and, like, miracle-related attacks.
Okay. Would that be magic? What is holy damage like? Because I know holy damage isn't its own type.
I know back in the first game it was basically the same thing as magic damage.
Okay.
Just that it scales with faith instead of intelligence.
But it was still the same type of damage.
Yeah.
That worked. I don't think that's the intended way of getting up here, but whatever. The Avalon. An extremely rare rapid-fire crossbow. Didn't we have that in the other game?
I know that was back in the first game that you could find that at the Duke's archives.
The Duke's archives, I remember when I first played Dark Souls, having the giant spinning platform things was really cool.
Yeah. And yeah, you have to really make a perilous jump to reach where Avalon is in the first game. It is possible to reach
I kind
it.
of did in this one too. I don't see any other actual way to get to it from here. I just kind of like jumped at this odd angle from this ladder. And it worked. Felt very, very wrong, but it worked. I don't think I was supposed to do it like that. But it worked. Where? I'm lost. Where's next?
Alright, hang on. I'll be over in a moment to help you out.
See an item up. Ooh, here's a dude who isn't dead yet. Okay, must mean that there's more to do over here. Because if they're not dead yet. Oh, hey, another wax head dumpy thing. I could put more wax on my head.
This wasn't he?
That must mean I'm on the right track.
Pretty like a...
I think that's where I came from.
Alright. I'm gonna see where you are here and then, see if I can put down my summon sign for you.
Oh, I found an elevator.
Oh, good. If that... I'll probably be...
Here. Have I gotten here yet? Ooh, here's a dude who isn't dead yet. That means there's more loot. large soul of a crestfallen knight.
Alright. Well, summon sign is back down. If you'd like, Actually, I might have to be inside the Grand Archives for you to summon me here.
Alright, is there any other... Oh, yep, there's another path. Alright, what does this go? Okay, this keeps going up. Ooh, crystal lizard!
Save.
Alright, one more Twinkling Titanite. And the Flesh Bite ring? Hold on. Yeah, Flesh Bite.
Alright, well, let's see here. Where would be a good spot to put down the summon sign? Let me see where you are.
What the hell is this?
Okay, I think I
Down the ladder. A very short ladder.
Let's see, there's a lot of places I could go to place down my summon sign. Not sure where the best spot would be.
Ow.
I mean, probably best to just keep my summon sign over by the bonfire, I guess.
Yeah, I'm fighting a gargoyle. I'm kind of busy.
Alright, well, next time you find another shortcut to the bonfire, the summon sign will be there waiting for you.
Oh, I got a crit on him. Cool. Fancy. And a Titanite chunk. I didn't know that's what his stagger animation was. That's cool though. I didn't know you could stagger the big gargoyle guys. Ooh, there's another one. Ow. Okay, that must be a stagger animation. Oh, that, where am I? Okay, I'm good, I'm good. That pushed me into the floor. That scared me. I was worried about clipping through something.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it on the stream. Yeah, you, like, went under the roof as you did the riposte animation.
Get back here. There we go. I gotta pop Karthus Flame Arc and fight the other gargoyle. Ow. There we go. That got him pretty good. I don't know where that other Twinkling Titanite lizard went. How much Twinkling Titanite do I have now? 10. Okay, that should give me enough so I could get the Crest Shield up to max level. I made it to the roof of the building, though. That's
Nice. I just realized you're holding a lot of souls right now.
Yeah.
Do you have a Ring of Sacrifice?
Nah, I don't need to worry about that. I still got 5 Estus.
Alright. If you think you can do it, go ahead.
Come on. Yeah, there's the ticket. Do something interesting. Ah, they are. Get him. Piracy triumphs again. Gorgeous view ahead. Really? Oh, they weren't kidding. Look at that.
Yeah, like I said, fun fact,
We're actually above most of the angels at this height. We're way up here.
oh yeah. I mean, we're just about at the top of the castle at this point. And that's the rooftop.
As high as I can get. Oh, hey, look! A broken window. That's like an Orlando type
Yeah.
of stuff.
So,
Ooh, a book.
something I didn't notice until like my...
Undead bone shard. Undead bone shard. Yes. That
And-
means I get a better Estus flask.
Something I didn't notice until my second playthrough.
Mhm.
I ended up finding out that, you know, that sunset lighting with the eclipsed sun, that's pretty much everywhere in the game now. Once you have, like, it shows up there after you've gotten all the other Lords of Cinder. Which, I'm not sure if it's supposed to, like, represent a progression of time, like, you know, the flame is fading, so the sun's burning out. Or if,
Oh, shit. Hey, this looks like that one dude who died.
yeah, I think that's the,
Whoa, holy shit, that hit hard.
I think that's supposed to be the statue of, Pontiff Sullivan.
I went from full health to no health. Holy crap.
Yep, those three dudes are tough.
Do
So,
you know
good
how
luck.
to get up there?
Get up where?
Back to where my souls are?
Yeah, I know where all the shortcuts are, so feel free to summon me. Summon sign is right at the bonfire, so...
Why am I the Dragon Slayer on a bonfire? Let me go one further. Which bonfire?
The Grand Archives bonfire. Which would be right by where the bonfire you're at is. Like, not even... Like, it's literally a few yards away from the Dragon Slayer armor bonfire.
Alexis RA, welcome. Yar, here to lurk. How's the finale been so far? We're making our way through Lockthreat Castle. We're going through the final iteration of Duke's Archives.
I wonder if this statue is what the king used to
like
look...
the Duke's Archives, but cooler.
Used to look like before he became a dragon. I'm looking at these statues here.
Let me show you what we've done so far. Our sword is now max level. Our shield is +1 higher. And our damage is now up to 364 per hit. So that's a lot better.
Alright. Let's do this. Oh, you never unlocked this elevator yet?
Nope. I was going up.
Oh, no, wait, that's... I'm thinking of the wrong shortcut.
So the secret
I'm
to
just-
this place is up.
Okay, this shortcut is closed as well. So I guess we're gonna have to go through the entire area.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this ladder over here.
Okay, some shortcuts are open, but... The shortcuts I'm
The
used to
shortcuts
taking...
That go up. The shortcuts that go up.
Yeah. There's
We are going
some...
up.
There's some much better shortcuts that, are still closed at the moment.
I'm sure they are. This place is a maze, so.
Alright, alright. Let's see, where are we
Is
here?
there anything else that goes up more? I went to up.
Let me
I
see.
went to up.
Alright,
This is
I'm going with the route I'm familiar with here.
This is up. I'm going this way.
Okay, I guess we're taking our own paths.
Okay. Up. These stairs go up. We must follow them.
Going up.
Hold on. This dude does not want us to go up. We must kill him. He is anti-up. That's against the rules.
Okay, I thought I remembered the way forward.
Alright, I got waxed. It was making me move slow. Secret ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, shit, it's one of these guys.
Oh yeah, this part.
Alright, well, there goes nothing.
Right.
I'm
And the
frostbitten.
shortcut should be right over here. So I'll go ahead and get this shortcut opened up for you.
Don't do shortcuts without me seeing it, because I don't know where they are.
Alright, I can't even
Hold on.
flip the switch on my own. It has to be you, so never mind. And Eyes is deciding to be a nuisance.
I got the Outrider stuff.
Outrider, okay. Let me see, where
Yeah,
are
I
you
was fighting
here?
one of those... Hi, I'm over here.
I don't see you.
And I got the Soul Stream spell. I was fighting one of the Frostbite enemies.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure where you went, because I'm up here.
Let's see. Oh, I see you. Okay, yeah, you're over there. Okay, so let me show you where I came from here. Yeah, it came from that.
Okay, there's the dude. I see the invader. He's headed up to me now.
Alright. So what are you thinking?
There they are. Let's just keep going. We have to find the up. The
Alright.
up calls to me.
Well, here, let me show you the shortcut first. It's right over here.
Huh?
This is a shortcut.
Alright. Alright, let's go. I think I have to open this.
I think the elevator went up. The invaders must know we went this way.
Yeah, he was resetting for himself.
Alright. But here we go. We're back in the first room.
Alright, let's go back.
Alright. Well, that invader's probably waiting for us, so maybe... Oh, no? Nope. Okay, well, I'll, wait for the next ride up.
Invader was waiting up top.
Yeah, figured. At least we got the shortcut opened.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Well, what did they just do?
I don't know, he just like threw something, like, he like did like a throwing knife, but it like threw out the, Soul Stream.
Alright.
That didn't seem legit.
Well, you see
Don't
now
mind.
why I, brought up the Rings of Sacrifice?
No. I don't have any. Oh wait, I have one. It doesn't matter. I
Right.
don't need souls anymore.
Too late now. Yeah, true. I mean, we upgraded everything we needed to for our builds, so it's like...
And I have enough shit that I can sell to get as many souls as I want, so...
True.
I mean, I'm level 89. There just really isn't much left that I need to do.
Interesting. That means I am somehow still behind.
Yeah, you've always been behind in levels.
Yeah. Despite having 2 stats
Actually caught up.
soft capped.
I need to increase the death counter because of that. I think he was hacking, because I have no idea how that spell attack went out so fast, unless there was an extreme lag spike. Because there wasn't like any casting animation or nothing. It just sort of like showed up.
Well, I'd have to check out the archived stream later and check.
It was sketchy, because it dealt a lot of damage with like next to no windup. It just doesn't seem like, even if it was legit, it wasn't balanced as
Right.
far as like a gameplay
Sounds
and
like
mechanic is concerned.
Dark Bead from the first game.
I guess.
And that was a pretty overpowered spell with no wind-up time.
I guess that's like equivalent.
Assuming there is one. We still don't know if there is such of a thing is an item or weapon or spell that's that overpowered.
Like you gotta go back and see the footage because it was scuffed.
Alright, yeah, until you're ready to summon me here, I'll go back and see what I can find.
Because it really didn't look
Okay, so I
right.
go to the
Something about that
archive.
was freaking me out. Okay, where am I?
Let me see here.
I think this must be close to where I ended up dying before. Right,
Yeah,
this
that-
is back to that broken window. Okay, I'm almost right back where I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I got another ember.
I shall rewind it a little. And I'm gonna see. Okay, so that's where we had to deal with the invader. Okay, so we see what the invader did here. Okay, they started out by slashing away at you with the weapon.
Yeah, and I was just, dodging because it wasn't,
Okay. So they're attacking, and then they, like... Hang on, let me get a... Okay, so they do that. Yeah, they just throw a magic attack at you. I don't think
it
it's
looks
possible...
tough, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I don't think you can throw a magic attack. Like, I don't think there's any magic-related throwing items. Because that looked like Soul Spear or something.
Yeah, it does. So I'm not sure how they did that.
Yeah, so I can only assume it's some kind of a glitch that allows you to throw powerful spells from using up an item. But yeah, that's got to be either a glitch or a hack.
Alright. Ow.
Which I wouldn't be surprised by, because I forget if it was the third game or a different game, but I can think of an instance where, like, we dealt with an invader that was using hacks or something, right?
That was every game we got invaded in. This game's notorious for having shitty hackers.
Gotcha.
All the Dark Souls games are like that.
Alright, well, once again, Summon Sign is back at the bonfire. Let me see where you are here.
Holy shit. Fuck.
Yeah, mostly this is just gonna, for the time being, be me spectating you.
Oh, okay, I made it back around. I'm hoping these guys don't respawn.
Oh yeah, you had to deal with the three... Basically, this game's equivalent of, that, 3 boss from Bloodborne. That trio boss.
Oh, what?
You see, okay, you managed to
It
take...
just parried me, but then I didn't even, like... Oh, that was lame. If you're gonna parry somebody, take the hit. That was just styling on me.
Oh, yeah. They didn't even riposte or anything. I mean, I know they had their staff
No, I mean,
out.
They couldn't, so it was just, lame.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that could be dangerous if they have, like, can throw a spell at you with no wind-up or something. But alright. We're in the home stretch now. With that elevator, you should be able to come
I'm gonna
right...
rest so I can get more Estus.
Yep.
Actually, I should probably head back to Firelink to upgrade my flask.
Good thinking.
Because I got that one, thingamabob.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I got enough souls for 1, maybe even 2 more level ups. Probably just 1. Unless I use up some items. I'm sure we've been
Have any
picking
other
up some
items
good
I
souls.
got some soul items. Let me see what I can get out of those.
Then
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to use up some items.
Ooh, those ones gave me a lot.
I'm
This was
satisfied
like
on endurance.
20,000 each.
farewell, Ashen One.
Why don't I start leveling up luck for this character?
Yeah, HP's not really that big right now.
Let's see, that should probably... Oh yeah, that's more than enough.
One more level of
Very
bit.
good.
Do both of those.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Well, I should probably upgrade this shield now that I'm swapping to it instead. I mean, I had enough stuff, you know, built up that I can do that. Alright, let's get ourselves a +5 Spirit Tree Crest Shield. I'm changing over from the Shield of One at, like, the last possible stage.
Okay.
And with all those extra Titanite chunks, I can get my short bow even higher. Nice. What's the maximum number of Estus flasks in this game?
From my main character, it maxes out at 15. Because, yeah, once I did New Game Plus with my main character, yeah, I couldn't level it up any further after that. And then I guess while you're still doing stuff over there, let me quick check and see what the maximum level you can kindle the bonfire is.
Yeah, that'll be nice to know.
So, yeah, I know. Yeah, so 15 Estus flasks.
Those are very, very fluted and pointy.
Right, switching over to my main character.
So that's the Outrider helm. That actually looks kind of cool. It reminds me of the Hollow Soldier helm from Dark Souls 2, just the way the faceplate's done. You know?
Oh, yeah.
What a weird parallel. Didn't expect that.
Alright, let's see here. Estus flasks plus 10. So that means we only have the Estus flasks leveled up halfway.
That's kind of crazy to think about, that there's so much more Estus shit to do at this point. Because I'm just about to get mine to +6.
Right.
Are there like a bunch of stuff in the DLC that we need to get?
No, I'm pretty sure there's no Estus level up items in the DLC. So it's all in the base game. But yeah, this is my Dark Lord character, the main character I've been using for about half of my playthroughs up to this point. I do also have, for my second playthrough, I went with
by the way, while you were looking up stuff, did you find out where to get the, what was it? Sorry, I forgot what I was looking. The Elite Knight Armor.
Oh, no, I didn't look that. Yeah, I should do that while I'm waiting on you here. Hang on.
Because that would look way cooler than the regular Knight Armor, you know? What's
Yeah,
better
I
than
gotcha.
a Knight? An Elite Knight.
True.
These gloves look so cool. I love these ones. These ones are like the hard leather gauntlets. They're just so perfect. I love them.
Okay, Dark Souls. Oh. Okay, my browser is slowing down on me.
Screwing up. That sucks.
Yeah, it sometimes happens with my PC. Sometimes things just decide to slow down on me randomly.
Damn.
I mean, I've had this PC for a long time now. Whipped it up with a friend with some cheap parts. So the fact that it's lasted this long is quite impressive.
Pretty good.
Okay, so the Elite Knight set, so you can buy it from the Shrine Handmaid after completing Henri of Astora's questline, or just straight up killing Henri.
Okay, where do we find her then?
So, at this point in the game, I don't know if it's possible to continue Henri's quest line. So,
Well, it didn't say we had to complete it. It also said we could kill her.
I mean, if you want to do that, you can.
Well, I want the armor. Henri can, she's got the afterlife to see.
Okay, well, I guess it depends on how much of Henri's quest line you did. Now, considering the fact that we already killed Aldrich, I don't even know if it's possible to...
I'm gonna tab out and look it up.
Well, I'm looking at it now. You focus...
Find Henri of...
Okay, so quest line... Because they appear in a variety of locations depending on how far you're into her quest line. I don't know how far you got it for her. So I'd say with where we are now, depending on how much you've been speaking with her, she's either still at Firelink Shrine, or...
Okay, there is a spot where I can find her. It looks like there's something over in the cathedral. I'm gonna go look that up. Okay, so if I go to the Cathedral of the Deep, the Cathedral of the... And it says... From the first bonfire of Cathedral, where you fought the 2 NPCs on the steps, you can head right up, a little up the steps, follow the path that leads to a ledge above the steps, and she's on the ledge.
Alright, well,
Get to the bonfire.
while you're looking for Henri, I'm going to go take an intermission at this time.
Okay.
So I will be
Find
right
her,
back.
Kill her, and take her stuff.
Alright.
It's the plan. And because I'm killing somebody to get it, I'm gonna allow it for the Shrine Handmaiden. Because I'm the one plundering it. A very specific instance with a Shrine Maiden that can actually be allowed for the run. Because it only shows up if you plunder it from this lady by killing them. That lines up. If I did the quest, I wouldn't be able to do it. So that's actually perfect. Because if I'm doing the quest, it's not plundering. Let's hope she's there so I can kill her. If she's not there, though, that's gonna suck. So if I go over there, go up here, up the steps, there should be a ledge above the steps. So that was in this area, right? Ow. I think that must have been this area, right? Oh, I'm getting staggered so hard right now. All the freaking arrows and shit. Alright, so that's all those guys dead. And they're like NPC dudes around here somewhere that I had to fight. Or I might be past that by now. Let's see. So that's where the well is. I might be in the wrong area. Hold on. Let me look at the guide again. Oh, I was supposed to head right, not right up the steps, right a little ways to the side of the steps. So I gotta go back. So if I head back this way, back the way that I came, there should be a side path. Let's backtrack a little ways. So from here, go further back. This was before the steps. Down here. Okay, here's a side path. Bit of a drop down. Okay. Down here. Here. Treasure ahead. Oh, crest shield. That's neat. Is that it? Hmm. I don't see her at all. Where is she? Let me. I might have done things too far out of the line. It doesn't look like I can actually get it now. That sucks. Reading through it, that's a damn shame. Wait, that says questline A will break. What's questline B? Okay, let me see. If I've already killed High Lord Wolnir, never told Henri where Horus was, if they left the catacombs, Henri can be found near Church of Yorkshire Bonfire in Irithyll. After Okay, I may need to go back to the catacombs? Screw it! I want the armor, I'm willing to go. It's gonna be a bit more of a travel than I thought it would be. So if I head to the catacombs, there should be something else in here. Okay. That's somewhere. Where the hell is it? Okay, Abyss Watchers, Cathedral, Catacombs of Karthus. Which one? Let's just go to the Catacombs of Karthus bonfire, and where is Church of Yorkshire? I'm gonna need to pull that up as well. So that's elsewhere. Catacombs of Karthus. Here's a rolling ball. So around one of the rolling balls is Henri, supposedly. Oh, hi there.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I didn't find her where the guide said to be, so I'm trying to find her wherever she would be in Catacombs of Carthus. So that might be where she is now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know where she shows up in the catacombs.
You do?
Yeah, so if you'd like, feel free to peek over at my stream here and I'll show you where she is.
Okay.
At least where she normally shows up in the catacombs. So let's see.
Because I know we never found her here. So supposedly she might still be here?
Supposedly.
I don't know. I'm not sure where to look.
Alright, well, to show you where I found her in my playthroughs of the game. But yeah, I remember getting so scared when I first played this game. And because, like, initially I was going down the Dark Lord route of the game. The one that Kurumi was guiding me down. And with where I was in Irithyll, Kurumi thought that I might have missed out on finding her to go about the Dark Lord route of the game.
Who? Who's Kurumi?
They're a regular of mine. And
Oh.
they've also played this game. They were the one that was guiding me down the Dark Lord route. But anyway, she'll be right up here.
Let me pull up your stream. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Go ahead. But yeah, so it's basically right over by where the bridge to the boss is. To High Lord Volnir.
Yeah, that's not where I found her in my first one.
Oh, jeez, I got cornered. Okay, well,
I died.
this spot where I got ganked by the skeletons here, that's normally where Henri will be in the catacombs.
If I backtrack from High Lord Wolnir, can I do it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where she is. I wasn't holding on to that many souls and I wasn't kindled, so it's not a big deal that I died there. So here, I'll take a look at your stream now to see if you're going the right way.
I am looking at the guy here.
Alright.
Okay, guide says they might have already left here, actually. And they should be at the Church of Yorkshire?
Hmm.
The hell?
Well, assuming you found her here or not, because if not, she might still
Well,
be
never-
here. I'll do some
Yeah, well,
research
look-
on my end.
Church of Yorkshire. Well, I feel like I already went through this place and I didn't see nothing here. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be here. Yeah, wouldn't they normally be up in this weird spiral area? Yeah, they're not by Church of Yorkshire, I don't think. Let me look at the guide.
Okay, she's not in the church? Yeah, so...
So there's some dude in the corner of the room here that needs to die. Let me have a look here. Doesn't seem like a church at all. Am I at the wrong bonfire?
Okay. So before killing her... we'll drop the...
Okay, I'm going back to Firelink Shrine to see if there's any notes around
Okay,
there. I think I need to
notes.
talk to Bloodlith about it. I think
Oh.
they're involved in the quest somehow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that dude still alive? Yeah, he's still hanging out.
Let's see, there's some notes here. If you help with Henri... After
So not him.
be able to get the sword.
Let's see here.
Location, if you don't kill...
Hmm.
Stall towards you. Font of salt. Before you find on a quest line, A will break and it becomes impossible to resist. The location will be in the church with the old. Will not appear, thus is impossible to save on or
This
A.
looks so fucking convoluted. Can't they just like have a if you fail to do anything, go here button?
Yeah. Because, yeah, there's so many ways you can mess up certain quest lines, specifically Henri's.
So like, I'm sure that I've messed it up. I just want to know where the hell she is if you mess it up, and it just doesn't tell you. Oh my god, this guide sucks. Where's Yol of Londor? I've never found him either.
Yol of Londor, that was the,
Oh, he's dead. I can't get him. Never mind.
Right, because he dies after you kill the Abyss Watchers, from what I've
There's
researched.
so much of this stuff. I just want to get her armor. Why is this so convoluted?
Well, that's Dark Souls for you. Always some convoluted ways to get your hands on some good armor.
That's such a basic set. Jeez.
I mean, it kind of does that a lot with the more iconic sets of armor in these games. Because, like, I never found the Mira set that I'm wearing now until, like, maybe my second playthrough.
Okay, so if she's still where she should be, it should be somewhere in the catacombs of Carthus. Okay.
Yeah,
I,
so-
I haven't seen her. I feel like she has multiple locations in Carthus.
From what I remember, she only has one location.
It's in the. It says in the hallway before the first rolling skeleton ball. I feel like the location you were showing was after all the skeleton balls.
Well, I guess either I never found her in the first location, and it's possible for her to go down to the second location at some point.
Yeah, the guide's just flat out wrong.
Alright, well, feel free to try out your location first.
Well, I don't know what location that is, because before the first skeleton ball is kind of convoluted, because you know the catacomb Carthus kind of folds in on itself. How do I know if it's before or after? I don't know which way is forward in this place, you know?
Gotcha. Alright, well...
I'm just gonna progress through the entire map here. Screw it. I'm gonna clear out the entire catacombs again.
Alright.
I want this armor, damn it. I mean, I got my fire spell from here. Might as well show him up with it. Carthus Flame Arc. Alright, so if I go this way, there's a ladder here. What does this go? Have I ever taken this ladder before? I don't know. Nothing about this place makes sense. Dead end. I'm meaning to watch a visual guide. Like
Oh yeah. Did you hear that Saba debuted today?
Who?
Gargura came back as an indie VTuber just
he-
today. They're now called Saba.
Okay, what's their theme?
It's just a regular fish now. So basically, you're almost the exact same thing she was before while in Hololive, except just a regular fish.
Hololive, you know?
I mean, idols have a variety of reasons for leaving the company they work for. Like, according to...
Yeah, but I mean, Hololive was really good to her.
I mean, she was the best of the best. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Hololive has been changing a lot of things recently, have been, like, going in directions, and when it comes to a company going in a new direction, sometimes, the talents working for them don't always 100% agree with the direction they go in. It's the exact same reason Fauna graduated and came back as an indie. Like, they like VTubing. That was another talent in their English branch.
I don't follow VTubing that much just because I used to, like, follow Nichi Sanji, but that was as big of a clusterfuck as it was, so then I just kind of stopped following things in general.
Right, I gotcha.
Now I only follow independents, so I don't know that much about any sort of, corporate VTuber.
But yeah, in basic detail...
Because I don't think I watch any corporate VTubers.
Alright, basic detail, all you need to know is that a few good talents at Hololive have been leaving the company, and one of their big reasons is that they disagree with the management. Now, that doesn't mean the management has been mistreating them or anything, as they did enjoy their time at the company, and I'm certain they thought very carefully about if it was a good idea to leave. And ultimately, these VTubers saw it best to leave the company. Here's another interesting thing to know about more of the monetization portion of VTubing.
Yeah.
Because, like, most of the time, most VTubers are indies. I mean, you're obviously indie. And these corpo VTubers, they're usually under a contract of some kind that usually sets up the system to where the company usually gets a certain cut of...
Oh, hey, here's Henri!
Oh, good, you found her. So good. You can kill her, get her armor, and then we can get back to exploring the Grand Archives.
So screwed up. It took me ages to find you.
Alright. But ultimately, an interesting thing
I finally kill her.
Okay, but an interesting thing to know about Corpo VTubing is I remember hearing, like, a Japanese indie VTuber one time getting interviewed, and they were asked, like, which VTuber would make more money? One that has maybe, like, that gets, like, maybe 10,000 viewers every stream, or one that...
Ton of people.
Or, okay, maybe that's not the right... I'd say, like, maybe around, like, 10,000 subscribers versus a corpo VTuber with 100,000 subscribers. Which one is likely making more money? The indie with 10,000 subscribers or the corpo with 100,000 subscribers? And they said the indie VTuber. Like, they instantly answered with that. So, it's very likely that Saba will be making a lot more money as an indie VTuber as well. Now, it's obviously not just about the money. There's also a lot of freedom in terms of indie VTubing, and because of,
That might be why because I don't think money was a problem for them. Like,
right.
Of an entire industry. I don't think there's
any
possible way that money could be a problem.
Yeah.
If it was a problem, they would have definitely run into that, like, I don't know, like a decade ago.
Yeah. But ultimately, you also got to remember at heart...
It's probably got to be that she just wants to wind down what she's doing.
That is also...
so much winding down that they'll let her do.
Right.
She's so-called corporation.
Because one of the big things that I know, like, why Chloe graduated... someone from, like, Hollow X, one of the Japanese talents, was, like, a certain health reason. And you gotta remember that at the heart of Hololive and most, traditional VTubing agencies, they are designed to be an idol group at heart. So, obviously, your talents, they still gotta perform in concerts and stuff.
It is an idol scene, that's what it is.
Exactly, and a lot of VTubers like fauna at these companies. Sometimes they just want to do their own thing with VTubing, whether they just want to do gaming streams or chatting streams, a variety of things they may want to do. And if they're always having to, take their time to do concerts that they might not always be down to do, then yeah, it makes sense why they'd probably want to leave the company.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a little piece of some logic in Corpo VTubing, so you can understand why a lot of VTubers from Hololive lately have been graduating and going indie. Because yeah, so many Hololive VTubers have been going indie. Fauna, she became, I believe, Nimi.
Really, like a lot of them?
Watson Amelia, she came back as an indie VTuber named Doobie.
I do follow. I'm familiar with the concept of Doobie. I don't know what they do though. I've heard that name before.
Right. I mean, I don't actively follow most big VTubers, so I can't say what they're up. I can't really know what they're up to.
All right, I got some better armor now.
I just know
I
about.
got this piece in the legs, and I bought the helmet and gloves, but I'm not wearing them right now. Great. That looks so much cooler. Alright, we can finally get on with it.
Yep. Yeah, get on with it.
I've made it. I finally got the Elite Knight armor. Now we can go finish the game.
Yay.
Alright, Lothric Castle, Grand Archives Bonfire. Let's go kill some bosses.
Okay, my plan kind of backfired on me here. Normally, it's like, whenever I'm gaming at my computer, I always end up hot. So it's like I ended up cranking the air conditioning to like try and counter that, and now I'm pretty cold. I might actually have to...
I always end up overheating, but that's because I'm wearing 2 bathrobes at once.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, it's like I
If you've never
overheat
worn a
even...
bathrobe over another bathrobe, you gotta try it. It's like the height of comfort.
Wait, what was a bathrobe?
A bathrobe on top of another bathrobe. It is the height of comfort.
Unfortunately, I only have one bathrobe.
Ask for a second bathrobe for Christmas.
I suppose I have had that bathrobe for a long time, so maybe it's about time I get a new one. Yeah, sure.
Ask for two. Ask for two. Two new
Alright,
ones.
but here, let me quick, like, just turn down the air conditioning a bit here. One moment.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you're summoned into my world. I'll head forward.
Alright. There we go.
Alright, you just catch up. I'm taking the elevator.
Okay.
I feel so much cooler now they actually have the armor. I'm wearing the Lothric helmet and silver night gloves just because of the stats.
Gotcha.
Like, they're better.
So you're not fully investing in the look.
Well, I mean, I did steal this helmet, and I did steal these gloves.
Alright. Speaking of which, yeah, I haven't been
And
using...
I mean, like, better stats is better stat. And honestly, this helmet, I like it more. Like, look at this helmet.
Alright.
This helmet.
Okay.
See the difference?
Hang on, do it again. I mean, one looks kind of bigger than the other.
Like, it's a lot more dramatic. It's a dramatically bigger helmet. I like
Alright.
it.
Oh, geez, okay.
It's a bit more fearsome, I think.
Alright.
Alright, I think we gotta go up this way, is it?
Yep, there it is. Lothric's Tower's dead ahead now. So let's do it.
Getting a little funny. Oh, these guys actually have like full-on armor. They're not like looking as decrepit as the other ones.
I mean, it's the last line of defense before Prince Lothric.
They don't look as much like shit. What a surprise!
I mean, I'm not sure why a prince would want to have, like, the lowest quality royal guard, or, like, you know, his personal bodyguards. That'd be like if...
Fuck! I go in for the parry and they just get shanked into oblivion.
Yeah, because that'd be like if Link, you know, Zelda's own personal knight, decided to just go exploring all of Hyrule naked. You know, it wouldn't make... Yeah, I know.
Okay, now these guys are, you know, top of the line defense.
Yep. They're all aiming for you. Okay, this guy's aiming for me.
Fuck. Okay, that hurt.
How did that miss? What was that? Okay, they're all... Did they kill you, or
No,
did they
I
just decide...
backed up.
Alright, well... Feel free to get back over here when you're ready, because they... All three of them are... like, trying to jump me here, so... Ah! Ah!
Alright, I'll just have to summon you again.
Alright, yeah, I'll meet you back over there. I got that shortcut opened up as well.
Alright, I need to get the hoof ring back on. It takes more than one kick to stagger him, and that's a problem.
Yeah, they got some strong shields. Alright, I'll be right over.
Because of the level scaling of the area, they have more stamina than they should. Oh, shit.
True.
I may want to rest and do this again.
Take on the entire army again? Hang on, I'm right
Well,
there.
Yeah. Well, I
I
use a lot of my Estus, is my point.
well, there's actually a shortcut right up there next to Lothric's tower that, you know, it's like right, if we can go straight from the bonfire, use that elevator and just go straight into fighting Lothric without having to fight any enemies.
Okay.
So it's
I
worth
still
it.
have 3 of these red-eyed knights to fight, so I...
Well, summon me
Wait a
again,
second.
and I'll, yeah, so my summon sign should be right at the start of the corridor. So, a little bit of a ways back.
Ow. Ow, how did that miss? It was right in front of him.
Alright, let me see what you're up to here.
Ow.
Okay, so are you just going for taking out the knights by yourself and opening up the shortcut?
I can't, I don't know where you're talking about, dude, so I'm having to.
Alright.
Ah, fuck! I meant to do the kick, and it did the other attack. That screwed me up so bad. Okay, that's one down. Down to the last one. This is fine. I can handle it.
Alright. I have my faith in you.
There we go. Whew.
Alright, you got him?
Yeah, and I got 5 Estus total.
Yeah. Now, like I said, there is another shortcut up there.
I finally found your summon sign. You left it way back there.
Yeah, I mean, I would have had to go through the entire gauntlet of enemies myself if I went
so
any further.
It wasn't a situation where I could have, you know, fought with people. Alright, but we got him,
Yeah.
and that's good. Alright, there you are. Oh, check out what I finally got just a little ways ago.
Hang on, I'm on my way over and I'll get to see what...
You can see it from here.
No, I can't. I need to
Check
get...
it out,
Oh,
look.
yeah, the...
How can you not see me praising the sun?
I didn't know that's what you were referring to. I do remember you saying that
I
earlier
lit
when you
up the
picked
emote.
it up. But alright,
So what is
right here is the shortcut. I guess
Oh.
I have to leave. Hang on. Where's my leave option? Here it is.
Bye-bye.
Bam. There's an elevator right there that you can use to get to an easy bonfire, and then, yeah, we can go into the penultimate boss of the game with full Estus.
Sweet. Yeah, fighting through that horde was tough. Hey, I just got 2 Titanite chunks and 2 embers. I'm not sure what just died. Something died while I was writing that over. I'm not sure what.
I don't know either.
Just got some extra loot because something passed away. Something didn't make it. Oh, a Titanite scale.
Something. But we'll never know what.
Yeah, because it died. But like, it just like the items appeared directly into my inventory, so like, whatever died was like a special enemy. I also found the red tear stone ring. That's a pretty late game item. I didn't like, cause it's a much earlier thing in like Dark Souls 1. Weird. So apparently there's a bonfire around here?
Yeah. Once you realize where you are, you'll know where you can
I
get...
kind of see it. Okay, wait, where? Okay, there's the elevator.
Alright.
So we're on the other side of the boss? Oh, wow, we're kind of like... This is a long trek back. Damn.
Not really that long, but there is no enemies, so it's an easy walk straight to the boss.
Oh, those guys saw me.
Yeah, with that,
I think really late.
I'll just place my summon sign right in front of the gate to Lothric's tower.
Cool.
So whenever you're ready, we can go take on...
Oh, I'm like covered in blood. This is very funny looking. Let me take my armor off and put it back on so I'm not so grody.
Gotcha.
There we go. Now I look clean.
I am kind of curious. I'm
Yeah,
interested...
this goes all the way back to the dancer bonfire.
Yep, if you take that elevator...
Yeah, I did, because that's the nearest bonfire that I can find.
No, that... The elevator...
The nearest one that I could find.
Alright.
I'm certain I walked past one.
Alright then.
Now I just gotta run my way over.
Yep, see you there.
I got 49,000 souls. I'm so close to another level.
So something about those...
I don't have any soul items, so I just can't. Unless I go around killing things for a bit.
I mean, I probably got a lot of souls in my inventory I'm probably never going to use. I still have all of my boss souls.
You should use all of them and get all the levels that it gives you.
I mean, at this point for my character, the only thing that's worth leveling up is endurance and luck.
Isn't your weapon scaling off of luck or something?
I was initially interested in that, but with how late it took for me to get the necessary coal to be able to infuse my weapon, I decided to just...
We're good. We are fine. He didn't see me.
I decided to just stick with the sharp infusion.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going with the find.
And yeah, my dexterity is pretty much soft cap at this point, so...
Okay, so your sign should be here somewhere?
Right in front of the door.
The boss room?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, which door? There's two doorways. There's the doorway that you open, the doorway that you don't.
Okay, the summon sign...
I see it.
Yeah.
Because you can put your summon sign down past those doors, so I wasn't
True.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't open the door in my world yet, so I decided to... I
this
felt like it would have been more dramatic if we got to open the first gate together.
Oh, I didn't know that, so I
entered.
just kind of like walked through because I thought your sign was past it.
Alright. Oh,
It was
so you
not
already
very
opened the
dramatic,
gate?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Alright,
It's
it's
been
not
here,
a big
it's already
deal.
open.
Yeah, we'll get to do it in my world, don't worry about it. Just like how I got to in your world to finish,
Bye.
Okay. Hey there.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, just like how in your world I got to experience the ending to Sigward's questline.
Yeah, that was a really fun one. That was a good
Yeah.
questline. The fact that it gives you a slab is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender.
Dogged? Yeah, I do got that dog in me.
Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now
He
have
looks
your
so
rest.
decrepit. Did he link the fire?
So, from what Prince Lorien did not link the fire.
Why
As
does
it,
he look like he linked it? He looks like shit.
so,
What happened to him?
lore-wise, so Prince Lothric, not Lorien, Prince Lothric, he was born rather decrepit and ill.
So why does he look decrepit now?
So basically, in order to help make Prince Lothric feel better a bit, he fused his soul with Lothric's. So their souls are fused, allowing
So
Lothric
he
to
just
feel a
passed
bit.
along so Lothric's sickness went on to Lorien then?
Pretty much. So now he's stuck crippled. And yeah, all to help his own brother feel just a bit better.
Alright. Phase 2, get him!
Yep, this is where it gets tough.
Nah, we got it.
Alright. If you say so. Okay, alright. Landing hits on Lothric. I got him.
Alright.
Should be mindful of my stamina, though.
Back in.
Oh! Gotcha, Lothric. Okay,
Get him!
get Lothric. Alright, get ready. They're about to cast an AoE attack.
Ow. I'm good, I'm good. I can heal it. I'm tough. I can suck it up. I'm tough.
Alright, where'd they go?
You missed!
Huh. Oh, I riposted. Or
Yeah.
did you riposte them, or did I? Who riposted them? That we both riposted them at the same time. Okay, that was pretty impressive.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah. So somehow we both riposted them at the same. Oh, sorry, I forgot to gesture. All right. Yeah. Epic. I'm not entirely sure why they consider Lothric a Lord of Cinder when he technically never linked the fire.
Lord of nothing. He didn't do crap. He just kind of sat there up on his fancy chair because he was noble born and didn't do squat.
Well, for lore wise,
Word and name only. Let me put my summon sign down in front of me.
yeah, thank you. But in basic detail, Lothric had gotten some wisdom from a sage. A scholar, you could say.
Don't be cryptic.
Okay, it was Aldia, who,
Aldia told him some stuff, but that's cool.
yeah, which encouraged him to choose not to link the fire, and preferred to rather wait here in his tower for the flames to fade. And for the...
Interesting.
yeah. Alright, here we go. Now we get to dramatically open the door to Lothric's tower.
And then we can kick his ass again.
Yeah.
Victory required ahead. Of course. Time for stabbing in the back.
Yes.
These messages are on point.
Oh dear. Another
dogged contender.
Yeah, we do got that dog in us.
Welcome,
We can get him.
unkindled one, purloiner of cinders.
I don't know. Me personally, I've always seen myself as more of a cat.
Mind you, the mantle of Lord
Yeah, you're more of a
interests me
Garfield.
none. The fire-linking curse,
Fat cat,
Legacy of
eat
Lords.
lasagna, eat Mondays.
let it all fade into nothing.
I do know some good places to have some delicious lasagna, I'll tell you that now. I know I get to have lasagna.
You got that Garfield in you.
Yes, I do have an inner Garfield.
Fantastic. I got like an inner golden retriever.
Alright, man.
That's about
Huh!
that or,
Oh! Hey, somehow that
Alright.
worked. Huh.
This flame work.
Huh.
I'll show you what a real flaming sword feels like.
Yeah, oh yeah, fun fact, there is a reason why his sword is constantly on fire. So I believe it was like a permanent stain from when he, killed the Demon Prince.
Kidding. That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah,
Killed him, like, the Demon Prince, like, burned so hard, like, left his sword eternally on fire.
pretty much.
That's pretty badass.
I dodge rolled a bit too. Okay. Huh.
Alright, that's phase 1 done. Do
Yep.
it again.
Phase 1 down.
Break his knees! Break his knees!
And unlike you, I'm gonna sit
That's
through
actually-
this and enjoy
Hold on,
this
his knees
moment.
are already broken.
Wait, what's
I
broken?
said break his knee. I said break his knees, but I think his knees are already broken. He's not standing up.
Dear brother,
Like I said, he's
Crawling around
crippled.
the whole time.
I'm on my way.
For when he fused his
Get
soul
the
with...
cripple, get the cripple. Take away his wheelchair.
My brother. Unyielding sword.
I'm sorry to everyone out there who must use a wheelchair. That was not very kind.
Yeah, that... Within the moment, it was funny.
I'm sorry, but
The-
For that is our curse.
take away. I think I'm sorry, everybody. That was a bit.
Yeah,
of a-
Listen, normally I'm not into offensive humor either, but I'll admit that made me laugh.
We support people with disabilities in the Finnegan Finkel Pirate Channel.
Right.
We support infrastructure that can support all peoples. Ramps don't only help people with wheelchairs, they help everybody. Accessibility isn't for only those with disabilities.
Alright, where are we going here? Alright, yep, they whip out the projectiles, they go back to teleporting. Okay, everything's focused on hitting you right now, so I could probably go for...
That's kind of a cool one.
I could probably go for Lothric right now, assuming he doesn't keep teleporting around. Alright, where'd he go?
He's
There he
behind
is.
here. I got him. I'm looking at him.
I see him.
Dear brother.
Dear brother. Okay, back away.
Oh, right. I don't have, This shield actually has a skill. I can't just immediately go into stance. I gotta, like, do something else for something.
Oh yeah, okay, Lothric's dead. Oh no, wait, he's not? What? There we go. Alright. Down he goes.
Good job, gang.
Alright. A toast to our victory in triumphing over Lothric. Assuming you can toast that quickly before you... Okay, yeah, you can stick around that quickly before you leave. Great. You managed to get in right at the end there.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Well, with that, all that's
I
left...
think all we got left is the final boss, right?
Yep.
How do we
At
get
the
there?
end of time itself.
Oh, shit. I respawned in right where I put my summon sign, but that's where the Lothric Knight spawned in.
Yeah.
So he was like staring right at me.
Yeah, that happened to me as well.
Oh shit.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Very then take.
Alright.
There we go.
Farewell,
That's another 5,000
Ashen One.
souls. Alright, I should have enough for a couple of levels now. Good work, team.
Yep, good work.
It's a neat it's a neat boss room. Reminds me of the boss room for Smo and Ornstein. But, you
Yeah.
know, modernized for Dark Souls 3.
That's a good
Ashen One.
analogy.
To bring more souls.
Alright.
Because like we've seen that we'd had a boss fight in that room before, but I feel like this is a modern rendition of what that boss room is like. The same concept, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Already placed the other
Now where do we go?
Lords of Cinders on their throne. Very simple thing to do at this point. We now have all of the cinders of the Lords of Cinder. All that we have to do now is return them to their thrones.
Mm.
There
And
we
level
go.
up. Don't forget the level up part.
Yes, I made sure to do that. There we go.
Or I can get my strength and dexterity up to 30 now.
All of the seats have been filled.
Alright, I think my next level should probably be endurance. I can always use more of that.
The five lords sit their five
Alright, let me
thrones,
use up Soul of the Twin
all
Princes.
thanks to thee, most worthy
And
of
get one more
lords.
level.
Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire.
Yep, there's... I think this is
Ashen
Aldrich's
Forgive
skull
me
that I
if
just
this
put there.
sounded strange. The eyes show a world
Neat.
without fire.
There's Ludlith. He's just been like
Above
hanging
the
out, like
stretch of darkness,
he linked the fire and he's ready to do it again.
but
Yep.
different to what
Lad.
is seen when stripped of vision.
He's willing to, unlike the others who had to be forced to their thrones, he's gladly willing...
He's just like hanging out. He's just like, base, I'll do it again.
Precious
Exactly.
I'm gonna burn.
That reminds me of, like, a funny...
What a lad. What a
Yeah,
nice dude.
that reminds me of a funny meme. I
to this strangely
might have to find it.
farewell.
Here after the stream, I'll find it and post it on your server.
Peace to
But
Oh,
it's-
hey, the firekeeper's moving.
Yep.
He walked. Oh my god.
Lets you know the seats have been filled. As she's ready for you. Oh, I should have had us trigger this cutscene, both of us at the same time, is what I should have done. Oh well.
I'm listening to her say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Noble lords of Cinder,
But man, that would have been much more epic if we both triggered this cutscene at the same
fire
time.
blades,
Shh, I can't hear it.
and the lords go without thrones.
Okay, now I gotta kneel at the thing. Cool.
Surrender your fires to the true heir.
Oh, Ludlith turned to ashes.
Yeah.
Fires aren't exactly blazing.
Well, they are technically cinders.
Let
Yeah.
him grant death
This isn't like that cataclysmic
to
blast
the
at
old
the
gods of Lordred.
end of Dark Souls 1.
Deliver us
Exactly.
from the first flame.
Hey, Jedi Hoyman Gamer, welcome to the stream over on YouTube. Just got home from church, had dinner with Dad. You're currently in your room, in the group home.
Church? But it's a
Gr-
Saturday!
It could have been a
Imagine
special,
going to
like,
church on a day that isn't Sunday.
could have been like a special church dinner event. I know my church does that from time to time.
I don't think church... No church that I've ever been to has had good cooks.
Well, you're not going to the right churches then.
Apparently not. It's always been like, you know, crappy white people food. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Kiln of the first flame.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's something to let you know, Jedi, is that the person I'm collabing with, just so he feels comfortable, I've lifted the restrictions on the family-friendly atmosphere I normally have on my streams, so I apologize.
I have a sailor mouth, and I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so if it bothers you, Jedi, you don't need to watch the stream.
I apologize for my inability to not swear. I've tried.
Yeah,
What is this
it's okay. But yeah, Jedi's always been sensitive when it comes to swear words, so that's something I normally let him know about.
Okay. Well, I will deign to try and not swear. We'll do
Don't
our best.
don't worry too much about it. I let him know. I gave him a warning about that there might be some swearing on this streams. That way, like,
Well, if somebody's
does-
watching, I should do my best.
that he's not big into violent video games anyway. So
He probably doesn't like Dark Souls at all then.
yeah, like he's been on a few of my Dark Souls streams, and he's like, "Yeah, this looks a bit too violent for me." It's like, the church has a 5 p.m. mass, and you went to the dinner in town. Okay, so just out.
I am waiting outside the final boss room.
All right.
Guy looks very different here.
Yeah, very
The
different.
whole skybox is.
While some similarities, a very different kiln from what we're used to. So your summon sign is down here.
No, I made it here. It's down now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm certain I'll see it in a moment.
There's a bunch of castles just kind of all mushed together.
Yep, the Drake Heap. At this point in time, where the world nears its end, all of the kingdoms from the past converge into this absolute cluster of a mess of ruined kingdoms, all covered in ash from all the times that the first flame has remained burning to this day. In a sense, despite it all being in ruins, there's a sense of beauty to it all, I'd say.
I'm gonna be honest, it just gives me a headache.
Alright, let's go take on the final boss then, if that's the case.
Man, you know what? It's time to turn that back into some sensible landscapes. Let's get her done.
Assuming it's even possible to do that at this point.
We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna end the game. Figure something out. Alright, Karthus Flamer. Burning Blade.
There it is, the Soul of Cinder. A fusion of
Cool.
everyone across time who has ever linked the fire.
Hey, that was a magic attack.
Yep. Should look familiar.
Oh, that was the Soul Greatsword. When was that added to the franchise? I feel like that wasn't a Dark Souls one, but I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Like, maybe it could have been in Dark Souls 2, but I don't remember it ever being... I only remember it being in this game. Well, we got through that first phase quickly.
We kicked some butt.
I mean, I know this fight has always been a fairly easy one compared to the fights before. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck!
Yep, you got hit by his combo move.
Pretty bad.
Alright, I'll see if I can draw some of its fire
That looked like a grab.
while you quickly heal. Huh. Nice try, you ain't grabbing me.
Ow.
Okay, he grabbed me that time. I wasn't ready for it.
Alright, don't worry, my sword's still on fire.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Did I
Uh-oh.
parry him?
And then along came Zeus. He hurled his thunderbolt.
What is that from?
That's from Disney's Hercules. Okay, he's going for the combo.
Oh.
And that became a meme a while back. Where it, like, shows Zeus tossing his thunderbolt and then... Or lightning bolt, technically. And, like, causing, like, lightning to strike somewhere.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
Can they be parried?
From what I've heard, technically
now, I
no.
got this new shield.
Though, interestingly, I have heard that the Soul of Cinder is capable of parrying you.
But we can't parry him.
From what I've heard, yes.
Oh, that's... Wait, yes, you can? Or
That he can parry you, but you can't parry him.
Oh, okay.
Alright. With that, my summon sign will be right outside the boss gate, so we can go ahead and fight this boss in your world as well.
Cool.
To end things
We
off.
are hitting right through it.
And then, what we could
Grand
do
finale.
is a... Oh, summon sign. I accidentally went back into the boss room.
Haha.
Alright, there we go.
This whole place is a mess.
I mean, with how long the first flame has been kept burning, all of this is unnatural.
What a weird concept for a universe. Set
Yeah.
your signs down?
Yep, right in front of the
Oh,
boss
there it is. I
gate.
just heard it. I just heard it. I was just taking its sweet time finally showing up. Alright. Big boss time. I'm glad that I finally got the Elite Knight stuff right at the very end.
Yeah, the most iconic armor. It's like, that's the Dark Souls armor.
I also got the Crest Shield too. I didn't upgrade it though. I got the
Nice.
the
So basically, you
Crest
have...
Shield, the tree one. Which is very good because it's good against magic, which he was using a lot of magic. So the earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, you're basically John Dark Souls at this point. Alright, I'll see if I can get its attention. Over here. Yep. Okay, I got its attention. Okay, it's switching up its playstyle. What? Oh, he went to a spear. Careful, he's pretty good. He has pretty good aim with that spear, so look out. Look at. Oh, he went with the curved sword. All right, look out. He has pyromancies in this form.
Yeah, he's using Great Combustion.
Yeah, and he's also pretty relentless with his attacks. So.
Dude, look at that. Man, this one's
What's
so
he doing? Oh, he just activated Power Within. Look out. Alright, we got him.
Alright,
Alright, yeah, back up.
let me... I don't have enough FPD.
Oh yeah, good thinking. I should apply some more magic to my weapon.
Wait, I need you to pick aggro.
Alright, well, hang on, he's comboing.
Okay, let me swap this for that. This for that.
Oh!
For...
Whoops.
Alright. I can get him. I swapped my rings out for the good ones.
Ah, that was a bad time to heal.
Back here. Ow! He kept like stepping every time I would go for a strike. So I couldn't ever actually like he was always just outside of my range. Ow.
Oh, combo! Look out! Are you gonna be able to tank that? Or are you dead?
Oh!
Did
Oh,
you die?
dead.
You died. Okay. Yeah, that combo is relentless.
Long rings. I had all of my, parry, crit attack things, but you can't crit this guy, so it doesn't matter. I was thinking just like the first game, you could actually, crit spam the guy. So I had all my crit rings and stuff.
Yep.
Attached. Alright, that's another death. Alright, is your summon sign down?
Yep, it's down. Once again, right in front of the boss gate.
Your chair's so squeaky.
Yeah, I forgot to, I've been a bit busy these last couple of weeks with, like, my uncle visiting. I did not get the chance to let my parents know about it. At least this is the last time you have to hear it.
You know what? I'm glad I'll never hear the chair squeak again.
Yeah, yeah.
The end. The chair never squoke.
I will say that despite having a bit of trouble here, this is a really poetic end to this entire trilogy as a whole.
Ow, what? It was facing the completely other way. That shouldn't hit me. Alright.
I don't know why I tried going in for a hit there when I knew he was about to strike. Didn't even give him a chance to switch forms that time.
You don't need him to. I'm gonna go grab my soul food over here.
Go ahead.
That's 30 grand.
Oh, combo! Oh, oh, I did not get the chance to back away.
Ow.
Ah. Focusing too much on attacking.
Ow. Wait, who the heck was he pointed at? He just kind of went off to the side there. Ow.
Combo, look out! Okay, he's gonna jump from. Okay, he's going for the. Okay, he's going for Zeus. Ah, normally that works. I guess that's what I get for hanging too close to him. Not this time.
Hey, bring him back to the center. I don't want him to get caught up against the wall.
Alright, alright. Yeah. I'm luring him over here. Come on. Jump over here, buddy. I know you got some jumping you here. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise we have to restart the entire level.
It's not that bad.
I mean, if you're playing on a hard level like Bloodbath or something, then, you know, that kind of a geometry dash can be quite a difficult run back to get back to where you...
What are you talking about? Geometry dash?
Yes, I was making a geometry dash joke.
Oh. I've never played that.
It's infamously difficult.
So I've heard.
Yeah. I've only ever played the demo, so I really haven't gotten to any of the super hard levels.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Summon
tough.
sign here.
Yep, that's the Firekeeper's summon sign. So if you want the ending...
Summon Firekeeper. Okay. She's nice. I shall summon her.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and here, take a moment to watch over on my end. Watch you get this ending.
Right, I'm gonna
here.
mute you so I can listen to this cutscene because I've never heard it before.
Good move. Alright, I'll keep it quiet for him. But yeah, why don't I quick here, show off his version of the ending here.
Alright, I'm gonna mute you so I can listen to this cutscene because I've never heard it before.
So this is Finnegan's stream.
Alright.
So you can actually see the guy I've been collabing with. He's going for the end of Fire ending.
Never actually seen this cutscene before, so... Just once.
This is the ending where the Firekeeper puts out the first flame. And there it is. It's finished. Alright. So that's things over on his end. So, once he's ready to return... Or do I have to return to the stream? Okay, no, he's still on the voice channel. He just has me muted. So as soon as he's back on... maybe I can have him check out the ending I'm getting. The last ending I need to get.
Okay, I'm unchecking myself. Cutscene's over.
Alright, welcome back. So yeah, you got your ending.
I just got the skull ring from Ludlith's spot.
Oh yeah. Oh, you never...
Poorly transposed wonders derived from the soul of the Soul Feeder, easier to be detected by enemies. The Soul Feeder was a beast that insatiably absorbed souls to feed its own power, even after its accursed corpse was burned. It's said that the pungent stench of souls left the air permanently stained.
Neat.
So, the soul, like, is Ludlith the Soul Feeder?
I'm not sure. What is known about Ludlith is that it's very likely he was a pygmy lord at one point. No one knows what led to him becoming a Lord of Cinder. But yeah, this is all that's really known.
Oh, you can get Sunlight Spear from that thing?
Yep, you get
Now that I
sunlight.
completed the run, I suppose that means I can actually transpose things if I want to.
Yep, do what you want with that character now. As for me...
You know what? I'm gonna abide by the rules that I set out, even though it's all over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use it for the souls.
Anyway, whenever you're ready, feel free to peek over to my stream so you can see the fourth and final ending I need to get. So then I'll have all 4 endings.
I got 2 more levels to allocate.
I'll gladly wait on you.
Alright, let's put that into HP. You know, I never made it to a level 100. I made it to a level 100 on my first playthrough. I wonder what kept me from it this time. I suppose it was because I didn't do the DLCs.
Right. We also didn't do Nameless King.
I know. Well, I've never done Nameless King, so
You've never done Nameless King before?
There's a lot I haven't done in this game. It didn't grab me like the other two. The Dark Souls 1 did.
I'm gonna tell you this now. Nameless King is like one of my favorite bosses in the game.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Like, it's a really hard fight, but it's a very fair and fun fight as well.
Alright. Alright, if I'm gonna move over to your stream, I should do my outro. Thank you for
Okay, so you're gonna be rating?
Yes.
Alright then. Yeah, so you get to watch the ending I get. Then, of course, I can perform a raid. But yeah, as we wrap things up here, it's been a fun time getting to collab with you, Finnegan. I'm glad we did this together. Oh wait, he probably has me muted. So he can do his outro and wrap up the stream on his end. Right, I got rid of that bookmark. I mean, I don't really need it anymore. But man. Alright, welcome back, Finnegan. So now that you're here, I'll go ahead and get the ending on my end. So we're going to be going for an alternate version of the End of Fire ending that you just got in your playthrough. So we're going to do what you did to start. Summon the Firekeeper. So yeah, we'll have the Firekeeper take hold of the first flame so she can start putting it out. So as you might have noticed, Finnegan, in this ending, you do have a bit of control over your character as the darkness is settling in while the Firekeeper is putting out the flame. And there's a good reason for that. For you see, at the end of the day, we are still pirates. And as
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
And as pirates, we only know to take.
But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. like embers linked by Lord's past.
By Lord's past. Alright. If I do the steps correctly here, the moment I regain control over my character, which will be any second now. There we go, that should do it. As a pirate, we have the opportunity to take the first flame itself.
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
There we go. With that, we now have the first flame. So it's a bit of a strange ending, because it's like, we don't link the first flame, but we also don't put it out, nor do we usurp it, like in the other three endings. So it's really strange, since it's like, what does this entail for the world of Dark Souls, knowing that, like, technically the first flame is sort of still alive, even if it just a little bit remains. So yeah, this is the only ending to the game as well that doesn't have an achievement to it. So it's sort of the reason why a lot of players consider that to be the bad ending. It's definitely, in my opinion, one of the more interesting endings with how much it, like, goes against the usual flow of the cycle. Because, like, linking the fire or having the Firekeeper put it out, like, as the Firekeeper said herself, like, the cinders of lords from the past ensure that the flame never dies. So ultimately, the cycle continues either way with those endings. And with us having what little is left of the flame, though, with it never getting put out, can the cinders of lords past be able to reignite it when it's technically somewhat still alive? I mean, I know that's technically the same for the Usurpation of Fire ending, where it's like, you use... Because you could say that the first flame is, like, still inside of you in that ending, when you become the Lord of Hollows. There's just so much mystery, and again, probably once again left up to player interpretation. Nonetheless, I'm glad we got to do this, Finnegan. This entire collab of us playing together, because I could have just done, like, New Game Plus 2 with my main character, and probably, like, could have easily gotten this ending in, like, 1 or 2 streams. But I was willing to have a fun little co-op session with you, buddy. And I'd say I had a blast with it. We had some great moments together. Now I'm quite satisfied. You've finished your run of your return to the game, and I now have all 4 endings to Dark Souls 3. With that, my playthrough of Dark Souls 3 on this channel is complete, and I can finally move on to the next Souls-like on this channel. So, there's 2 options that I'm considering. There's, of course, Lies of P. I have heard that the DLC recently came out, so we can pick up that game anytime. I have not seen any good deals on the DLC, though, so I'm unsure if I want to get it yet, though, to start playing Lies of P. So, because of that, I think for my next Souls-like that I play, I'm going to move on to the other option, which is one that some other Soulsborne friends of mine recommended, a 2D Souls-like called Salt and Sanctuary. That's one I've heard a lot of good things about, so I'm interested in checking it out. So as the credits continue to roll here, I guess we can take the time to prepare my usual outro as well as, you know, announcements regarding next stream and as well as consider a raid option. Let's see, who do we have right now? There is, hey, my buddy Junie is live. My brother's friend, AVD the Goat, is live at the moment. We have a couple of, let's see, One Shot Kazumi. I'm not sure what they're playing, from what I can tell. The D&D bros are doing Night Rain. I don't know if I want to raid anyone playing a game I want to play but haven't gotten to yet, just to avoid spoilers. So if we do decide to raid D&D bros, I'm like, it's going to be a quick raid and then I'm going to immediately, like, get out of there. So I avoid spoilers. Anyway, in terms of the next stream, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. Cause maybe I'll set up a poll on my server on what I'll stream next. Because I know we did just recently start up Castlevania. I am still in the middle of, I believe it was Touhou 9.5. Yeah. So I'm down to finish that, since I don't think there'll be much of anything interesting story-wise in that game, that I'm down to finish it, even if I know, you know, Freezing Time and Kurumi won't be showing up for it. And then, maybe, depending on what other games I get to on the channel and what I'm in the mood to play, if I'm ever in the mood to play some more Touhou at some point, maybe we can get started on the next game. And then wait on, after that, then go on a bit of a break from Touhou games until Freezing Time gets back, so they can give me the lore dump for the game I played. Yeah. Nonetheless, so yeah, I'll set up a poll on my Discord. But yeah, with that, this has been an amazing experience to play through. A little bit disappointed though to find out that Finnegan never got to fight Nameless King, because again, that's like my favorite boss to fight. So it's like, gameplay-wise, that's like my favorite boss in the game. It is such a fun fight. So, Finnegan, if you're still in the chat, I'm gonna say it now. I'd highly recommend at some point going and fighting the Nameless King. Because, again, it's definitely the hardest base game boss, but it's definitely a fun one. Like, I had a blast fighting him. Even if I did die quite a few times to him. With that, okay, back to considering a raid option. Okay, no, I do not want to begin New Game Plus. I'm also going to be done with this Covenant. I only was a part of that Covenant for Finnegan, but because I already have a Warrior of Sunlight, because I want to have a unique Covenant for each of my characters, and for this one, I'm going to keep it on the Mound Makers. I feel like for a pirate, you know, collecting corpses would be something they'd maybe get some level of enjoyment out of doing. Either that, or maybe the Rosaria Fingers Covenant, which is the Covenant that allows you to, like, re-customize your character. I could do that as well, so, you know, this guy isn't a saggy old man. Apologies to all old men out there. I have a lot of respect for the elderly, and yeah, I've seen some really cool old men out there. So yeah, you guys rock. Don't ever feel bad for having some saggy skin. So you guys are the best. That's just me, though. In terms of my thoughts on this. With that, thank you. Well, yeah, we still got to decide a raid option here. Let me once again look at the raid options, and all right, let's see what we got here. We could also raid someone new to Dark Souls or something. You know, move on to the next streamer that might be interested in some help from a Jolly Cooperator. Though those kind of streamers are usually rare. Most streamers I check out playing Dark Souls, they usually prefer to play solo. So that's likely not going to happen. Why don't I raid... I could just raid AVD... Why don't I raid Junie and tell him the good news that I now have gotten all 4 endings in Dark Souls 3. They'll be happy to know that. So with that, everyone... Oh yeah, I also... While I mentioned what I was going to stream next... I'm unsure when, because it's really going to depend on what afternoons after work I'm not tired and I'm in the mood to stream. So it's going to be kind of random on what day I stream next. But anyway, with that, thank you everyone for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this and wish to see more of my content, the content that's more family friendly, unless I play like a vulgar game, like when the Katana Zero DLC comes out. But anyway, if you enjoyed this and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also click that notification bell. Feel free to follow me over on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm always active there. I also have a Discord server that, should you be willing to be respectful and abide by the rules, I'm down to send you an invite where you can stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone!